Right, welcome back. Let's look at this program now, reshaping the country's rural economy, the Smallholder Agricultural Productivity Enhancement and Marketing Project. Well, it is driving rather climate resilient production, opening markets for smallholder farmers and laying down the institutional architecture that is needed to secure long-term sustainable growth in the sector. And of course, to take us inside the engine room of this national transformation, we're joined in the studio by the man at the helm, Mr. Robert Mabunza, the project manager, as well as the lead architect behind its implementation on the ground. Mr. Mabunza, welcome to the program. Maybe let's get into the impacts as well as all the other dynamics, but I do want to start by greeting you and welcoming you to the program. Good morning.
Good morning, sir. How are you?
Doing all right. I mean, you've shortened it and you've called it SAPEMP. I hope I'm saying that correctly. Why is it important now for Eswatini?
Okay, thank you. SAPEMP is a project under the Ministry of Agriculture, which is spearheaded by government, of course. Basically, this project is here to address critical challenges that are faced by our smallholder farmers in the country. These include, access to markets, production, productivity, access to finance. So this project is here to unlock certain barriers or challenges that are faced by our farmers.
Yeah.
Indeed, when you look at the agriculture value chain, especially the legumes and horticulture that are supported by the project, there are massive challenges along that chain of production from farm to the market. So this project is here to assist our farmers to be able to produce a quality product and also to ensure that as they produce, they also reach the quantities that are required by the market and also consistent supply. Mostly our farmers, smallholder farmers, are faced with challenges where our production is fluctuating. They are able to produce in winter but not in summer. Whereas the market on the other side, they want this consistent supply of this produce to the market. So SAPEMP is here to address the market challenges, the production challenges, and of course the access to finance challenges, mostly faced by our women farmers, youth farmers in the country.
Yeah, and we will get into the numbers, as it were, the ones that you're speaking about in terms of we see the inclusive approach to it, particularly the focus around women and the youth. But I think what I'm getting is that the gist of it all is you saw a gap in the market where the demand, the supply doesn't necessarily meet the demand of the market. But I think what is really compelling about it is the scale of this project. We are talking an 8-year project here, 851 million emalangeni that is funded. And the numbers that you have here, you're aiming to reach 19,600 households in the Kingdom of Eswatini. Yeah, that's interesting.
Yes, thank you. You are right. When you look at the national scale of this project, we're looking at, reaching all 4 regions of the country.
Yeah.
And also we are looking at, reaching at least 40% of the 19,600 households to be women. And again on that, we're also targeting at least 30% of those to be youth. So what we have done so far, when you look at the geographic landscape of the country, we have the 4 regions, 59 Tingudla. So our approach is that in each of these Tingudla, at least we should have farmers that are actively involved in agricultural production so that we are able to reach the project goal and objective. So we have the desire to reach every Eswat in the country, to effectively participate in agricultural production, especially when we talk of horticulture, mainly vegetables, and legumes, mainly the sugar beans and also the bean seed. So basically we see these 2 value chains as a drive for upskilling or upscaling agricultural production in the country. And again, this is where we've seen massive participation of our smallholder farmers in these commodities. So there is a chance that if this project does well, a lot of Eswatini, they will going to benefit and their livelihoods at the end they will change.
And that a lot of Eswatini you are referring to, I love that, it's quantified in numbers here, and that is, of course, we've spoken about 19,600 households, but that is almost equivalent to what you call 117,700 people.
Yeah.
And of course, you do say the strong focus is 40% women, 30% youth, and 5% vulnerable groups. So no one is going to be marginalized here. But I think another big conversation here should be around what it's going to remedy within the job crisis that we have in the Kingdom of Eswatini. You project creating at least 7,500 jobs.
Yes, of course, you are right. On that one, when you look at, at farm level,